how can you get your ex back even if it seems impossible, this video is probably the most important video you'll be watching today if you want to get back with your ex. At the end of the video, by the end of the video, you'll feel way more motivated. Your perspective on things will change dramatically. And as a matter of fact, I want you to comment in this video how you felt about watching this video. I think it's going to be very important. I'm so happy, so excited to share this with you. Jingle.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
So what happens for you after the breakup, assuming that you're a dumpy? What you feel, how you feel, is the result of the power of rejection. And this feeling of rejection really challenge all your belief about the future, broadly speaking, about your value. You feel you love someone that was reciprocated and now it's not anymore. But how you choose partner, I see that very often when I speak with my clients who tell me like, I'm really bad at finding guys. I can't find anyone. Why am I so dumb? It's scientifically proven that breakups can be a mind experience. Okay? It is proven. There's been studies, thousands of studies, not thousands, but dozens of studies on this. And if you look at how your body responds to it, it's very similar to loss, and it affects your brain. Okay? So that's why you might be seeing things in a different way that I would see things. Not only because I'm an expert, because I don't feel the same way. It's really down to the emotion and how your brain and how you perceive and how you experience things. It's probably not impossible. And I'll explain you why, and you'll understand why. Because of the lack of objectivity and confidence that is coming from that rejection. The thing is, why you're struggling is because this breakup is different than any sort of fight you had with your ex. And what worked before to reconcile is not working. And that's a new challenge, and you don't have the tools. So that's why you're watching videos like this ones, to know what you should be doing, or to know whether you're making the right decisions or you're doing the right things. It's confusing, you don't have the tools, and you have this short-term vision, and we all have this short-term vision when we're in pain. We want the pain to disappear as soon as possible, right? And that's why your ex will say things that they don't want to speak with you, or they're dating someone. So it's very confusing, and you don't know exactly what to do, and you think that those signs are a sign that it's over, that it's going to be impossible to get back together. Here is what you need to understand, and that will change the way you see things. It's called so this guy is called Roger Bannister, and there's a psychological effect who has his name. This guy is the first guy who ran the mile under 4 minutes. This was something that scientists said no human beings can run a mile below 4 minutes. It's impossible. In the years 30s and 40s, 1940s, 1940s, people say, there's like the limit, the human limit is 4 minutes. It's impossible, and no one will beat that record. Obviously, no one will run less than 4 minutes. One day, this guy ran it in less than 4 minutes. So you might think, okay, he's an exception. He ran, less than 4 minutes. He must be exceptional, which means that, next record was 10 or 20 years ago with advancement, with new shoes and new training methods and stuff like that. Here's what happened. May 54, he gets it. June 54, there's another guy doing it. As soon as the world record was broken, as soon as people saw that was possible, it's doable, you would see a list of new guys beating the record. Because now it was possible. Because what they thought was impossible, the conception of beating that record, which has been told is impossible, was actually wrong. this strong assumption that it's humanly impossible to beat this is gone. And so I can do it. And therefore, my belief that I can do it will make me motivated, do the things and believe. Because I think I like this to use this analogy, because in sports, in performance, it's really about how you really transcend yourself, how you can push yourself to the limit. That's what you have to do right now. Is to do things that you haven't done before, and to do it in a way that will help you achieve your goal. So some call it law of attraction. I call it, I know that how it works is down to the reticular activating system. It's basically how we proceed information in our brain, whether we need to focus or not, delete or keep. And when we have a clear, defined purpose, what we're going to do with that, with RAS, is that the state of certainty that you will achieve it. That influence, that filter, the RAS filter, and focus yourself on what you can achieve rather than what you can't achieve. When we, even if it's unconscious, when we don't believe that we can do it, we usually don't do it, right? And so when you start thinking about things differently, about your objective, about what can be possible differently, you'll find yourself that you're going to pay attention to the outcome, the result, what's possible. Okay, and that's going to change the way you see things. That's going to change your motivation. That's going to change everything in your life. And so it's my mission as a therapist to really help you, through my videos, to expand your horizon. The problem with breakup is like we are so narrow focused. It's not working, therefore it's my fault. Therefore it's done, therefore I'm never going to get back together. No. Take a step back and really try to look at other of my clients' successes. Okay, I wouldn't be doing this job if it was not possible to get the next back first. Okay, so I think that's why when I record videos is to really help you boost your motivation and show you that it's possible. You have my videos also when I work with my clients. My job, because it's like at a deeper level, is to sort of rewire their RAS in order to regain confidence, clarity. What we work as well is to get the right action plan, because again, if you want to beat the world record, you need a plan. You need a coach, and you need a plan with different steps of what you should achieve and how you can assess different milestones. Okay, and change the plan accordingly depending on the feedback. Okay. And I help my clients getting back with their ex, even if it seems impossible. I don't have very rarely I have people calling me like, oh, I'm calling you because I think I can get back with them. But I just need a bit of help. Most of them, they'll tell me like, I think it's impossible. I'll never get that back. And then we have, either on WhatsApp or calls, like we discuss a plan, we assess things. And what seemed impossible, what seemed like a very sort of vague goal, they can see clearly, they can touch it. And that's for me is so rewarding. That's why I love my job so much. Sometimes I can help. I'm not going to BS you. Sometimes I can help. About 20% of people I speak with on my discovery calls, I just tell them, I end the call telling them, I think getting back together is either not possible or not the right things to do. So sometimes it's because there's been too much damage. Sometimes it's about the strength of the relationship. Sometimes it's about how your ex treated you before and after the breakup. Take the quiz if you want to know whether your relationship is called recoverable, because usually those 20% have a low score. And if you want to ask me directly, if you want me to expand your horizon and help detail or start working on an action plan, I'm doing discovery call this month. We're in November. If you're watching this video, November 2022. I'm raising funds for a charity called Movember, and this is why I have a very fancy mustache. And all the proceeds will go to charity. If you book one of those calls this month, it's a win for you, it's a win for me, and it's a win for the charity. There's a link in the description. Hope to speak with you soon again.
For a long time, get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer.